Okay. What's going on, Gaff? Long time no see, dude. How you been? I have not seen your name pop up. You got 300 nice. Yeah, so funny thing is, dude, this isn't my first time at 300. I've been at 300 4 separate times. And then it dips back under, and then I get back up to 300, and then dips back under. 4 separate times this has happened. So hopefully I can stay above 300. But hey, you know, I'm happy with whatever I can get, you know. It's not like this is my job or anything. I just kind of do this just as a side hobby. So I'm thankful for every subscriber I can get, you know. But Gaff, I'm in the process of trying to get people to get together for an Among Us stream. So sometime this, probably like maybe this Sunday, we might be doing an Among Us stream. So just let me know if that's something that you're going to be interested in joining in on, because I know we haven't done one in a minute. So if we can get people together Sunday for an Among Us stream, let me know if you want to join that. Let's go. Hell yeah. But yeah, so we'll be doing that. It's going to be lit. You know, we haven't done one in a solid fucking minute. But today... Oh yeah, I was going to say, you should have free time from high school now, because it's, you know, Christmas break. But today we're doing Madden NFL 25. It's Steelers franchise simulation series here on my channel. And we're doing week 16. Steelers versus the bitch-ass Ravens. Because, you know, it's time for it. Let's do this. So before we kind of jump into that, this is just kind of some of the leaders going into the season. Josh Allen's leading in the passing. TJ Watt, sack leader. Minka Magic with 11 interceptions, and Joey Porter with 9 interceptions, both of them being crucial defensive pieces. Najee Harris setting an all-time NFL rushing record at 2,464 yards so far. And George Pickens leading the receiving with 1,572 yards receiving on only 70 attempts. That's pretty fucking insane. And he's got 18 tutties to go with it, too. But let's do this. It is time for my 14-0 Pittsburgh Steelers to face the 10-4 Baltimore Ravens. And in real life, this one here. So, this game, IRL, is for the division. Steelers win, they are the AFC North champions. Steelers lose, they're still leading, but then they gotta fucking win out. They can't lose anymore. So, it's going to be a tight one, but this is a must-win. If we can win here, we can lose the next 2 games after that and still have the division. So, we're already in the playoffs, but we need to get the win. And that's the part that we got to focus on. This, as of right now, is the playoff bracket here in my simulation mode. Steelers holding number 1, Bills number 2, Chiefs number 3. We got Jags at 4, Dolphins at 5, Ravens at 6, and Bengals at 7. So it's a 3-team AFC North. And then on the NFC side, we got the Eagles, then the 49ers, the Saints, Packers, Rams, Cowgirls, and Commanders, or Redskins, depending on like if you're politically correct or not. So yeah, so not bad at all. So let's go ahead, let's just get into the season game, because that's obviously what we're here for. We're going to play that full game, because that's how we do it. And let's do this.
It's week 16 of the 2024 season. And
you got to do homework. I'm sorry, dude.
He's a nightmare to deal with in the front 7. It's the Steelers and the Ravens, just ahead on EA Sports.
Some might say it's cold. Others, like myself and my partner, we say this is football weather as we welcome you to chilly M&T Bank Stadium near the Inner Harbor in Baltimore.
Dude, I felt the suffering for long enough, dude. All throughout elementary, middle, and high school, and college. I did enough homework in my time.
And it's the defense this is really the star of the show. A terrific game last week. They got a shutout on the road. And that's something that doesn't happen very often nowadays.
Meanwhile, for the visiting Steelers, it's been perfection so far. They come in here unbeaten at 14-0.
And just 2 wins away from doing something only 2 teams have ever done. But the most important thing for them now is to make it to the postseason in one piece.
The holiday season is upon us. We've got
Boom.
to the NFL as we're underway here in Week 16. Fighting his way through contact.
There we go. Good tackle and play. There we go. We love that.
So here's the first drive for the Ravens, and at the helm is the 2023 NFL Most Valuable Player. Second such time he's won the award, Lamar Jackson.
And you and I both know that any win is a good win, and that's what they did last week. But there's also plenty for him to work on in his game, wasn't there?
Yeah.
2 touchdowns, an
Had the
interception. Yeah, you know, he wants to increase that a little bit in terms of ratio. But first and foremost, they did win the game.
They set up the screen for Henry. Breaks the tackle. He's got room to run. And he'll have
Okay. Henry came to play today.
just like that, it's a gain of 12 and a first down on their first play.
Come on, Big Cam.
On the option right is Jackson. Now a loose football.
Go, go, go. Hell yeah. Let's go. Let's go.
33, so down inside the 45.
Boom.
3-yard line, that's where they'll take over. And without
Right there.
the way they
Second play of the game.
drive unfolded.
No, they were making progress.
Just boom. Drop that fucking shoulder. Good job, Elliott.
A few yards along the way, and now that they've coughed it up, you got to go back to the sidelines and regroup a little bit.
So the new look
Second play of the fucking game. Drop that shoulder, put that ball on the ground, and we got it.
After what we saw last week, over 400 yards passing, the obvious thing is to go talk to him. I want to talk to his receivers, and boy, were they enthusiastic about what happened then, and they can't wait for this week's game.
He was hitting them outside, over the middle, everywhere. And
Guys, look who's in at running back. Big Cam.
And they'll run it here. They'll get this up to the 34 and a good lane opening up.
What is this?
A nice run there.
Why is Cam Hayward my running back?
And they'll go with a ground attack here. And he works it to the 30-yard line here, right at the 30. 4 yards the pickup.
Okay, there we go. My team just wanted to start off as a fucking joke. We put Cam Hayward in. He got 2 rushes and a first down. We'll take it. Now let's let the fucking best fucking running back in the game do his thing.
Forward for about 4 yards there on the first down carry. A look at the numbers for Harrison last week's game. He was creeping up toward 200 yards. Thought he was going to get there. Didn't quite make it, but also 2 rushing touchdowns.
And even if he only got about half those numbers this week, his team would take it in a heartbeat, wouldn't they? Because last week, he was spectacular.
Oh! I had to do the dump off. I almost got sacked. That's okay.
Bring us to a 3rd and 4. In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down. From the gun on 3rd down, Wilson flushed out right.
Oh, he got a good hit. That's okay. Unfortunate, but boom, money.
And the Steelers will jump out to a 3-zip lead. So the defense are able to force their first turnover of the game, and then they add on to that by getting the field goal.
And you don't just want to take the ball away from your opponent, partner. You want to make them hurt as well. And if you don't score yourself on defense, turn it over to your offense and have them put points on the board.
There we go. Another big hit.
The Ravens offense and their quarterback coming out for their second drive. And he's been a nightmare for defenses to try and contain all year long. NFL leader in rushing yards at the QB position here late in the season. On the ground, this is Derrick Henry. And he's going to lose yards.
There we go. Good tackle.
26. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11. the play fake. Here's Jackson.
Oh, come on.
Out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
That was a fucking forced fumble.
Steeler defense. It's a unit that has had all sorts of issues against the pass. Dead last in the NFL, number 32 in the league.
And it's really difficult to prepare for this team. This is a #1 overall.
Yoink.
They're looking for Andrews, but this is intercepted. Picked off by Cameron Sutton. And the return here will go to the 31-yard line.
And that's what we've seen from this defense all year long, because they've been so good at finding ways to take the football away. And they just gave us another example right here. A strong defense, that's something you're going to need to rely on come playoff time. And this crew has got one. There's no doubt about that, Brandon.
That classic Steeler no-fly zone. Okay, can we actually, you know, get a fucking touchdown this time?
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. After the interception, here's Wilson. He's going to take a shot right away for the end zone. And that is incomplete. Well, these two teams met.
Wait, what? No, I think he got that. No, We're throwing a challenge. I think he got 2 feet down.
They're taking a peek at whether or not those.
That's a touchdown.
Obviously, a big call here in the end zone.
And not just the feet.
Oh no, the feet didn't land. No, the feet did not land.
To see if it all comes together.
So not successful there.
Damn
on the
it.
challenge, and he'll have to be careful from here on out because he'll only have 1 challenge remaining. Here's Wilson being chased out left. They give him 10 that time as he was able to get away from the pressure and get a nice gain.
That's an early scrambler to be viewed positively by either side. From the offensive point of view, it begins to establish him as a possibility to keep it on certain.
There we go,
players.
first down. We'll take it.
Defensively, they're going to giving up a huge play in one of their first tests in containing a quarterback on the run.
They had to settle for 3 last drive, hoping this second go-around ends in 6. In good position, 1st and 10. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. It's a good gain of 11, sets them up 1st and goal. They stay on the ground. Again, it's Harris. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. Now they'll throw it with Wilson. Dancing to his left. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively. And now it brings up 3rd down. Now Wilson. Buying time to his left.
Come on, Najee, you gotta hold that, bud. Well, there just went our fucking center. We're just gonna kick a field goal.
Boswell's kick is good, and that will make it 6-0. So they get the turnover in plus territory. The drive stalls out, but still able to get 3 out of that.
Yeah, we were able to see an offense and a defense kind of mix and match with each other, didn't we? Both of them trying to make sure that they have the upper hand and the advantage. Offense trying to get to the end zone. Defense, of course, trying to hold them to a field goal attempt. And it wasn't a guaranteed lock 3.
Holy fuck, goddamn. Tackle the bitch.
The Ravens offense and Lamar Jackson set to take over once again. And he continues to be a nightmare for teams to defend in the red zone. You see the graphic. He's 2nd in the NFL in terms of rushing touchdowns by a quarterback. The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. And job 1 here, Charles, just keep possession of the football. 2 drives, 2 turnovers to this point.
You're exactly right.
Boom. Good job.
Do no harm. And right now,
Hell yeah. TJ and Herbig with a good fucking sandwich tackle.
But thank you, Dr. Davis. A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. In motion, Aguilar. Now they'll fake the jet sweep and run up the middle with Henry. And again, the run defense stout this time. He maybe gets.
Come on, defense. We got this.
No more. Backed up here. Tough spot. Needing 11 yards to pick up the first. From the gun on third down, Jackson. Flush to his right.
Hello?
And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35.
Hey, Queen, did you forget which team you play on, dude? Why did you let up there? You had a chance to fucking drop him. You don't play for the bitch-ass Ravens. You play for the Steelers. There we go, Herbig. Good tackle.
The numbers on the ground for Henry last week. 15 carries, 53 yards.
You know he's proud of his standing as the league's #3 rusher, and those linemen in front of him, they're just as proud, but they all have the same goal in mind. Get him to #1 in the league and celebrate a rushing title at the end of the year. That starts with a good game here.
On target to his man, Likely. So
that ain't likely to get first, bitch. Let's go.
Third and 4. This defense for the Steelers, they were quite formidable in the win over Philly a week ago.
I have to admit, I was extremely impressed by what I saw on tape because they stayed in the face of the quarterback the entire game.
Well, there you go.
Sacks total and made it difficult for him to step up and find receivers downfield. Also made it hard for him to escape the pocket and run.
Run.
They go play action now. Jackson throwing out left and finding Likely. And he is into the end zone.
Damn. Okay, well, they got the first touchdown of the game.
His third touchdown now on the year. And the Ravens have tied the ball game with a chance to take the lead. So they get their tight end away from the line to the outside, and he works his way in for 6.
Tight ends are not just.
I literally bid on Andrews, too. I literally thought it was going to be Andrews getting the ball, so I literally bid on him. I targeted him, and then it took me too long to fucking realize that they threw it to Likely, not Andrews. So, I gotta give them credit. They tricked me.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29. The Steelers' offense and running back Najee Harris set to take over once more. And he's had a knack for finding the end zone all season long. His numbers reflect that. Here we are in the month of December, and he sits atop the NFL leaderboard in terms of rushing touchdowns. And he takes a shot on the release.
Come on, Lane. You got to protect me. We cannot fucking lose now.
They come in a top 10 unit against the pass, currently 8th in the NFL.
Yeah, this has been a good defense, but they're going to have to really prove it in this one because guess what? They're facing the #1 pass.
Boom! Let's go, Muth. Let's go, Muth.
A gain of 28 yards there and give them a first down. They'll try to right side with Harris. Down inside the 40.
Give credit to the defense for stringing that play out, and they gave up no cutback angle. You know they're trying to dart through. No place for him to go. A nice job there, only giving up a 3-yard gain.
Harris going to get it again on second down.
Oh, come on. Line, you got to do better. Come on.
No gain on the play there.
I need you guys to fucking do better now, damn it.
They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains. From the gun, it's Wilson. Working the middle of the
there we go.
field, and he's got a man complete.
Good job, Williams.
He's going to be taken down with the first down at the Ravens' 26. 13 yards as the quick slant keeps the drive moving.
Okay, Powers, I need you to fucking block here.
Now a first down carry for Harris.
There we go, Nodge.
Effort there on the strong run, and then drop just inside of the 20. Second down and 3. They'll keep it on the ground. Harris again. And he'll take it down here just shy of the 15 at the 16-yard line. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down. Here's Wilson.
Boom! Let's go, Muth. Come on, Muth. Boom!
Touchdown. And the Steelers are once again back in front.
I wonder if he changed anything on his play sheet or they just executed better. Because they had 2 previous drives that ended in field goals. Before this one, they finally were able to put into the end zone.
Well, whatever he did, speaking of the offensive coordinator, might be using that formula going forward. It worked there.
Yeah, it worked very well. He and his field general in pretty good sync right now. They're starting to move the ball well.
Extra point put through by Boswell. And that'll make this a 6-point game. Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown.
There we go. Good job, defense.
At the 25. And Baltimore's offense set for this next possession. And that last drive was very, very balanced, pretty methodical. You think they go that route again?
I'm always of the school that until they stop me from doing something, I'm going to continue. And I think that that's exactly what they'll look to do. But the beauty is the balance that they've created.
Boom!
Looks like a run.
Minka Magic with a big hit.
The last play got just a yard. Here's 2nd and 9 from the 26. Jackson. And he's gonna have to
There we go, Herbig. Nice sack.
Firing in that time, it was Nick Herbig. Credit him with a sack. But certainly not an ideal first quarter for him. Remember, he lost the fumble earlier, and here he ends up on the ground with a sack.
And sometimes what happens when you make a mistake early, you get too cautious going forward. Just cover up the football and take care of it and be able to cut it loose. Otherwise, your offense is going to...
Yoink! Yoink!
Another one intercepted. Dante Jackson picks it.
When a team's turned it over 3 times in the first half, we just look at the offense and say, guys, what are you doing? But instead, we really should be...
That's 3 turnovers. 2 interceptions and a 4th fumble recovery.
They played awfully well swarming to the ball here in the first half.
That was just a bad throw. He should not have ever thrown that to him.
Steeler offense set to go to work once again. Last week, a strong showing, up over 100, also 2 trips to the end zone.
It's the kind of week that if you said, listen, I'll let you have this type of a game each and every week, you'd sign up for it. You wouldn't try and get too greedy. But let's face it, good runners always want to be a little bit more greedy at the end, try and squeeze out every last yard. He's going to try and duplicate that and exceed it in this game.
First down, and they go back to Harris. And he's going to lose yards.
That's okay.
Down at the 26. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11. Off the play fake. Here's Wilson. It's brought in by Harris.
I almost got sacked. I had to get rid of it. That was a bad throw, though. I should have just fucking got rid of, like, tossed it away.
And that'll make it 3rd and 13. And not an easy spot here. They'll be in search of 13 yards to try to pick up the first. And
oh, damn. We're getting too fucking, we're rushing too much. We need to just take a breather. It's okay. That's 3 turnovers, 3 field goals off of turnovers. That's not good. That's kind of bad. That's bad. But it's a lead.
And they get the interception, Charles, and now they add 3 more with the field goal.
Yeah, they're in control of how this game is playing out so far. You mentioned the early lead. Now they're expanding on it, getting plays on both sides of the ball. A winning recipe if they can keep this up.
And out a little across the 25 to the 27. Now a pause, and there's an injury.
Number 93rd.
Need some assistance. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. So now, Charles, this drive maybe a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception they had the last time out.
Yeah, and everyone goes through this because even the best in the game, you're going to have games where it just doesn't go right for you, and interceptions result. So frankly, to me, it's all about how you respond, not just the types of plays that you call, but how you carry yourself, how you show your team that you're still with it, and how you continue to lead.
Second quarter now from Baltimore. It's the Ravens in possession as they've got it with a 2nd and 10. Aguilar in motion left. Here's Jackson to throw. That one into the hands.
Oh, what a gore!
It's not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1.
An ex-teammate used to tell me all the time, I hate experienced quarterbacks because no matter what, you really can't hide what you're doing. And I think that right there, he knew right away where the...